Venice Film Festival. The screening is scheduled for February 9. Beautiful, icy, and flitting, Lydia is one of the few female orchestra directors in the world. Determined to receive treatment on a par with male colleagues, Lydia tends to become more rigorous with both herself and those around her. The studio in Berlin where she regularly works is sparse, in stark contrast to the luxurious apartment she shares with her wife and daughter. Australian actress Margot Robbie reinvents herself as a childhood Rose. Living in a world created by Greta Gerwig with Ryan Gosling as Ken, she wears the colorful clothing of the famous metal symbol. She takes a healthy dose of self-irony to put herself out there, let go of childhood memories, and have some 80s fun. The aesthetics of this project, carefully studied even in the smallest details, is a tribute to the child who still exists to some extent in the consciousness of adults. Leonardo DiCaprio has a career as an actor as well as an artist, and he's getting married more frequently due to his professional endeavors. This time, he teams together with his mentor and friend Martin Scorsese for a difficult and necessary story that takes place at the start of the previous century in Oklahoma. Ernest Burkhart, who plays him, marries Molly, an Osage woman, setting off very strong social reactions. The story, which is based on David Grant's novel, revisits crimes committed in this population's area and becomes current in a world that is becoming more and more divisive and confusing. Massive efforts have been made by the production in an effort to cast the characters in situations that are accurate, and respectful out of a love for truth. The result is a powerful narrative mixed with a full page of current American history. This new adaptation of Alexander Dumas' novel, due out in April 2023, keeps the cards on the table and offers a fresh, lively, and tense interpretation with Vincent Cassel as Athos and Eva Green playing Milady. The idea of a campaign is, in part, to rediscover one's cultural identity. On the other hand, it refers to an archetype of power that is difficult to resist. Any reason the monarch Martin Berbolin decided to enter this company has already won the public's approval because, according to the first images, the focus is on a typical imposition that contrasts the affluence of the monarchy with the poverty of the populace. A powerful story that the literary world has given us is evoked by interior serosities, courtly greetings, and palatial intrigue. No new information? Perhaps, but the current lens through which we approach this makes all the difference. The Enzo Ferrari story appears on a large screen with the excitement of a race for supremacy. And not just in a figurative sense. The famous Italian actor, played here by Adam Driver, is on the edge of a bank robbery and risks everything in the run-up to the Mille Miglia. The entire allure of the mathematical equations underlying the design of a vehicle is combined with the elegance and sinuosity of the forms to become an icon, a status symbol, and a sign of excellence. Il Cavallino, an orgoglio produced in Italy and not just for its high speed, remains present on the screen at all times. This painting, to be somewhat evocative, is a stunning depiction of the 30 years in Hollywood, a historical period in which legends were created and dispersed. All of the actors are aware that fame frequently has an illusory temporal arc. Brad Pitt, the epitome of elegance in the star system, recreates the scene to describe how celebrities were before social media existed to make them more approachable. Instead, they focused only on mystery and subterfuge. Damien Chazelle's La La Land film is sloppy, excessive, and exaggerated. There is no such thing as a middle ground, only numerous excesses. In the presence of these celluloid deities, the screen permeates the entire room like a rarefied air that humans are incapable of breathing. With Top Gun Maverick, which is currently available on home video through Paramount and Play, Tom Cruise has broken every record for career-ending failures. In support of the idea that a prequel may potentially ruin the film's opening act, which is a key point. With this capital tour that includes Venice, Mission Impossible has been demonstrating it for decades and is also challenging the pandemic. The covert agent Ethan Hunt returns to the field for a mission to the heart in an unstoppable blend of sophistication and danger. Empire of Light, a laborious ode to the film once again made of pellicola and bobine, neighborhood sales, and distillated magic, receives life thanks to the Oscar Olivia Colman. In the heart of the 80s in London, his alter ego manages one of these holy sites for the modern arts, a triptych of hope, desire, and passion. In addition to Colin Firth, another titan of British acting tradition, this unparalleled master returns to Sam Men's service to obliterate the spectacularity and stain of everyday life. For this story about an unlikely friendship, which has been playing since February 2, Colin Farrell received the Coppa Volpi Award for Best Female Acting at the Venice Film Festival. The sorrow of these two men, who were formerly close by and are now far apart, is heightened by the irascible beauty of Irish nature. Amidst these, their astonishment, disbelief, and disillusionment, an explosive mixture also includes origin. Until the worst consequences. However, the only Italian presence on this list contains an international breadth. After being presented at the Cannes Film Festival, the story that appears in our stores during celebrations portrays an antiquated friendship through contrasts. Alessandro Borghi and Luca Marinelli, two artists who represent the new generation's creative spirit and have both launched successful international careers, are the main protagonists. The story, which is enthralled by the mountain's mesmerizing beauty but is also tainted by its cruelty, follows the protagonists from childhood through adulthood while alternating between conscious choices and required paths.